Imagine an animal that decides to defy one of the most solid laws of physics, gravity. Not with wings, not with superpowers, but with its feet. Feet so absurdly sticky that they make even Velcro look like wet electrical tape. We're talking about the gecko. Yes, the one that lives in the corner of your house's ceiling. As if it owned the place, and maybe it does. But before we continue, an uncomfortable question. Why has no one ever told you how this creature actually does this? There's something that scientists don't want to admit. Something that contradicts evolution's instruction manual. Because the answer, my friend, is not even remotely what you think. While you might think it crawls up the wall like it's gluing, the truth is even more bizarre. It doesn't. It doesn't have suction cups. It doesn't have claws. It doesn't have slime. The secret lies in millions of microwires in its feet, so fine that they interact with the molecules in the glass. Yes, molecules. The gecko has hacked physics at the subatomic level. It doesn't walk. It manipulates. And why does that matter? Because every step she takes is a slap in the face of logic. A reminder that nature doesn't follow fixed rules. It writes, tears, and rewrites as it pleases. And the lizard? It's the boldest signature in this crazy contract of life. Like an inverted signature, made upside down. But wait, if this already sounds crazy, hold on to the next block. The gecko can turn this superpower on and off whenever he wants. You heard right. He activates Spider-Man mode and deactivates it as if it were an invisible switch. Do you know what this means? That while we stumble on the floor, he floats on the ceiling by choice. Now think. If an animal that fits in the palm of your hand has a power that engineers are still trying to understand, what else are we ignoring out there? And why aren't geckos on the cover of every science magazine? Maybe because it reveals something that no one wants to admit. That evolution is not just adaptation. It is provocation. It is as if life were saying, "Did you doubt it?" Then take a lizard walking vertically with quantum physics on its toe. And, of course, there's more. She doesn't just climb. She jumps. She falls from absurd heights and comes out unscathed. Because, of course, like every good glitch of nature, she also has a detachable tail that grows back. Fell, play dead, run away, grow another part. Could this be nature's version of the reset button? But now comes the moment that no one expected. What if I told you that they have already tried to copy this? Robots, gloves, stickers. They all failed. Do you know why? Because the gecko's foot is self-cleaning. It doesn't get dirty. It doesn't stick to the wrong things. It chooses what it wants to hold. A Velcro with free will dot at this point. The question is no longer how does it do it? It's why does it do it? And what else is evolution hiding from us? Because if a reptile with a brain the size of a pea figured out how to walk on glass without glue, then maybe we're underestimating the whole thing. And now, a final warning. The next video in the series reveals an animal that lives without oxygen, as if it were a hobby. Literally, he decided that breathing was optional. But that you will only understand that if you click on the next one. Now, and if you haven't signed up yet, well, I hope your fingers aren't as sticky as a lizard's, because why not miss the next reveal? Impossible.